What's going on, guys? JT Bedford here. And first off, I want to say, have a very, very, very Thanksgiving Day. I hope y'all have an amazing Thanksgiving Day. And it's going to be a short video, but that's kind of what I want to talk about. I want to give, it's kind of a thank you video. First off, I want to thank every single one of y'all. Y'all are fucking amazing. Yeah, that's right. I cursed. I know. I said you guys are fucking amazing. But yeah, you guys are simply amazing. You guys couldn't thank y'all enough for everything y'all have done. So a huge thank you to y'all. Thank y'all to my friends. They're amazing. You know, they make life enjoyable. Sometimes. Not every time. They treat me badly, you know. They really do. They treat me like doo-doo. They're mean. You know what? I take back my thank you. Screw them guys. Screw them guys. That's right. No, I'm just kidding. No, thank you to every single one of them. Oh man, it's been forever since I played this game. I don't remember what I'm doing. That's not it. That is not it. Okay. Alright. Well, oh boy. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I'm struggling. But, again, thank you to them guys. Thank you, Chief. Chief, thank you, Phoenix. Thank you, Tyler, Sheriff, aka Dolty Dolt. Thank you, Kella. A huge thank you to Mr. Silent Fan 85. Again, if you guys don't know who that is, y'all missing out. Thank you to Miss Lady DeWinter. Thank y'all very much for everything y'all have done. And yeah. So now let's move on to another thank you. Of course, thank my family for everything they've done. I understand none of them probably even watch my channel or even know I even have a channel. So yeah, you know, there's that. That's not what I wanted. It's been like a week since I played this and I can't figure shit out. But again, thanks to my family for everything they've done my entire life. But of course, as always, I want to thank the men and women who are serving this country, who are overseas, who cannot be home with their families this holiday, fighting for our freedom and for our rights to do everything. I'm sure that's going to piss a few people off. For some reason, every time I thank service members, I always get bitched at by certain people. What I got to say to those people, they can fuck off. They can fucking fall off a cliff for all I care. I have family members that have been in the military. I always have mad respect for military, for the men and women who are in the military. You know, people always claim they got it hard back here at home and stuff like that, but you know, when it comes down to it, you know, you got men and women that don't get to come home on holidays or take days off to go see their family and stuff like that for holidays. So, you know, service members make a huge sacrifice, and sadly, you know, they don't get the respect that they deserve. And man, I hate this part. They really don't, and it's a shame. It is a shame that they don't get the respect they deserve. But and of course, you know, got to thank the men and women who work, who are in the fire department, police department, medical field, as always. And people say, you know, why don't you say thank you to the EMTs? Well, yeah, EMTs, you know, they do a lot too. Oh yeah, that's right. I had the camera, stinking camera. But you know, I think everybody in the medical field, because I think people tend to forget that, you know, even though EMTs are working, you know, on holidays, you know, they don't get to spend time with people. Forget there's doctors, there's nurses, you know, that are working while we're spending time with our families, and you know, they don't get the recognition and stuff either. I have no idea what I'm supposed to. I guess I'm supposed to pour it in there. I could be wrong. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, I do appreciate the EMTs for everything they do. Don't get me wrong. I've had to deal with the EMTs a few times in my life. They're huge thank you to them. But I think people forget about the nurses and doctors and surgeons and stuff like that are at the hospital, not getting to spend time with their family because they're trying to save people's lives and stuff, and they don't get the respect that they deserve. Now I know a lot of people want to think I'm greedy on this next thank you, because it is my job, my field work. But Department of Transportation, Department of Public Works, they deserve a huge thank you. And I'm not doing that to, brag on myself or anything, but, people in my line of work, they don't get credited. They don't get respected like, we should. A lot of people don't like us. Trust me, I know. I know for a fact. I hear it every day. I hear every day how people hate me and my job and stuff. So, we definitely don't get respect like we deserve. In fact, most people are trying to kill us. But, and a big thank you, because, what a lot of people tend to forget, maybe not so much in certain parts of the state or United States. What I'm getting to say don't mean that they don't do less, everybody that works in public transportation work their ass off. They do. But you got people like me, in my area, and people that deal with snow all year long. People tend to forget, they want to brag on us and hate on us so much. But, we're the ones out there that are making streets safe for people to drive, making sure, you can get to your Thanksgiving dinner, making sure you get home to your family. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, JT, you guys don't do shit. The sad part is, if you've worked in public works or, transportation, exactly. For instance, I had to go salt last Saturday and Sunday, in fact. Tuesday was my daughter's birthday, my daughter's 5th birthday, and so we had a birthday party Saturday. Unfortunately, I didn't get to spend time with my daughter because I got to the birthday party in less than 5 minutes being there. I got called in to go salt, and of course my daughter couldn't understand why Daddy couldn't stay. And she shouldn't have to. She's just a child. I understand that. But she was upset. She was pretty mad at me that I left. And being a parent, which some of you are, I know. Being a parent, you know how hard that hurts to hear your child say I hate you. And unfortunately, I heard that. I mean, she loves me. Don't get me wrong. But kids at a young age, they don't understand that. And people tend to forget that, in a way, we're kind of like fire department and police. We get that phone ring, hey, you got to come in. Well, it don't matter what you're doing or, what you planned on doing, you kiss that all goodbye. When you get that phone call, hey, come in and start salting, getting these streets cleaned up, you got to do what you got to do. And whoa. Unfortunately, I have missed holidays. In fact, last year we got called in Christmas. So I couldn't spend time with my family on Christmas. And I think people forget that, they just think of us as normal people, nothing hoopla. But people forget, our job is to keep the streets clear and keep the highways clear to make sure that you get where you're going safely. We're the first line of defense, when weather's going bad, we're going out there to battle the weather. Whereas most people are going home to get away from the weather, or they don't leave to get, not deal with the weather. And so I feel it's necessary to thank, people in my line of work and stuff like that. As one fellow, street department worker to other transportation workers, thank you. We don't hear enough. We definitely deserve it. Unfortunately, we don't get it usually. But yeah, if you see DOT, make sure you thank them for everything that they do. People tend to forget. Without people like me, and again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or nothing, but it is what it is. But people without me, and And Keller, don't forget Keller, now works for his town. I think, if I remember right, he works for Public Works. It's us that, keep the roads maintained enough for you to get where you're going safely. It's us that keep the roads maintained, so you can go places. If it wasn't for DOT and street departments like us, there would be no such thing as roads. That's the sad, honest truth. And again, when people see salt spreaders or when we're out plowing and stuff, usually half the time we're getting bitched at. But not too many times we get a hey, thank you for keeping the roads safe. Now I can get where I'm going safely, knowing that these roads are taken care of. We don't hear that. We just don't. And it's not like I lose sleep at night for it. No, oh crap. I still go work and do everything like I normally do. But yeah, I can tell you right now, I get bitched at more than I get a thank you. No kidding. Ugh. So I figured it my turn to say thank you to my fellow co-workers and to other people in my line of field of work. What? I don't know how in the... Oh, I guess I forgot to turn it on. That's right. But yeah. So a huge thank you again to my coworkers and to the people in my line of work. And again, if you live somewhere where you guys get a lot of snow, and you see DOT or your local township or whoever out there sawing and plowing or whatever, make sure you thank them. Again, like I said, we don't get credit, but when it comes down to it, we're the one risking our lives out there to get these streets cleaned up to make it safe for you. And I hear people all the time, it's like, oh, your job's not that hard, you sit in a nice cushy truck. Well, to an extent you do, but we're also the ones that are traveling through this horrible weather. We're also the ones that are out there making these roads safe, because let's face it, a lot of these roads, especially here in this town was built on the bluffs. There's literally hills everywhere you go. If you could find me a legit street that is plainly flat, I mean the whole thing's flat, there's not a single hill, I'll pay you $1, because I guarantee you're not going to find it in this town. So yeah, unfortunately this town is very dangerous, and I couldn't honestly say, I've never been to every single town, but I'm sure there's towns out there that are worse than mine. And so with that being said, I know for a fact a lot of these roads people cannot go up or go down safely until we've been there and we've salted the road and made it safe. And and people forget that. So yeah, so that's my big thing. If you get a chance, make sure obviously thank a service member if you can, always, for everything they do. Make sure you thank a police officer for risking their lives every day to keep you safe. Make sure you thank a firefighter for risking their lives to keep you safe. Again, make sure you thank anybody in the medical field, whether it be EMT, a nurse, a doctor, surgeon, or even the lady at a nursing home. People forget that they get to miss out on holidays quite a bit to keep your loved ones happy and healthy. So make sure you thank them, and make sure you thank your family and your friends. Because let's face it, I don't care who you are, if you don't have family and friends to thank, you're living a miserable life. And of course, thank your road workers and your DOT and stuff like that. Thank them. Because again, I can't, maybe people like Keller where he lives, maybe they get a thank you quite a bit. I don't know. Or maybe he's like me and you hear a lot of fuck yous, what the fuck are you doing, get the fuck out of my way, I should run you over kind of people. I don't know. I don't live with Keller. So but yeah, so make sure you thank him. It makes you feel better. It does. It makes it, the few things that I have gotten in my career, it feels nice. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to stop rambling on. Again, have a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you all enjoy your holiday. I hope you all enjoy spending time with your family, getting to eat as much as you want to do. I know that's my favorite part of Thanksgiving. And no, don't worry, I haven't forgot what the meaning of Thanksgiving is. Sadly, a lot of people have forgot the meaning of Thanksgiving. It's pretty sad when... what am I doing? It's pretty sad that the fact that most people don't even know what Thanksgiving is anymore. That I could go on and on about that. But it's sad that people, forget Thanksgiving. It's straight from Halloween to Christmas. That's what they want. And a lot of that's because society nowadays... And see, the reason they don't like Thanksgiving is because it means giving. People nowadays, they don't like to give. They like to receive and they like to take, but they don't like to give. So, sadly, this holiday is slowly disappearing. But for those of you that remember what Thanksgiving is, enjoy Thanksgiving. Enjoy spending time with your friends and family. Enjoy eating as much food as possible. Enjoy watching the football games. I know I am. I'm going to eat until I pass out, and then I'm going to wake up and watch some football. That's just the kind of guy I am. I may do some streaming. I don't know. If I do, it'll be random. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to give you time. 'Cause I don't know time. But anyways, guys, until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. If you like what you see, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. If you want to know anytime I post a video or go live with the live stream, make sure you hit the bell symbol next to my subscribe button. That'll notify when I do either one. As well as going to my Facebook page, Outcast Posse's Facebook page, and my Twitter, which links to those in the description below, as well as everybody's YouTube channel, everybody's Twitch channel. So make sure you check everybody else out. They're always posting some badass shit. But until next time, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace!